exclusive, cutting edge.
I'm gonna stop you. It's interesting how it like actually has flow too.
It really does.
Yeah.
Well, because it's so spread out that like you have time to push and turn.
That's something I've never thought about, because you know how like flow is such an important aspect of building skate parks, but there is flow to spots.
Totally.
Also. Yeah.
I also love that like it's such not a skate park. People are constantly kind of walking through it.
Yeah, it feels so natural.
It's such like a mixed use space.
Yeah, it's great.
San Francisco's doing it right.
This is like a spot. It's not a skate park. They redid this area, and the city partnered with Thrasher and this guy named Austin Canfouche. Austin Canfouche. He's like this DIY dude that he does
skater.
Pro skater, does concrete.
Anti-hero. He started a concrete company called Canfouche Concrete. He does all the Thrasher like builder tutorial DIY tip videos.
Yeah.
Fucking rad human all around.
Yeah. They made this like a sanctioned skate spot. You know?
Because previously it was a skate spot.
Yeah, it was. But they made it like legal, and they partnered with the city because I guess they were having like issues here with like, I don't know, crime or something. I don't know. I
think the problem with a lot of public spaces is when there's not a designated use, like a basketball court or a skate park or something going on, you're going to have undesirable things happening, like drug deals, or like you might have dudes just claiming it as turf or whatever. I don't know what the problems were here.
Yeah.
But by keeping it an active space with movement and like sanctioned skateboarding, it's people that are doing bad things are not going to want to be here. Jesus. Okay, I just got bucked off my board so hard. Double wheel grab.
So much you could
There's
do
so
here, man.
much, so many options.
Like I wish you would have booked the flights later.
For real. And it's just really unique because when you're here, you don't feel like you're at a skate park at all. It 100% feels like a spot, so much so that when we pulled up, there's like some security guys over there, and these ones over here, I think they're like public safety officers and just supposed to help keep the peace around here. I was kind of like, oh, what are they gonna say to me? I was like, oh, no, we're good.
Yeah, we're like
at a skate park.
Yeah,
kind of.
we're allowed to be here.
But the main reason I want to just touch on this place is it's more cities need to do this.
Yeah.
This is like a very like European concept, and I really hope that we see more of this around the country and around the world.
Yeah.
Because it's a perfect blend. I mean, skateboarders are kind of getting burnt on skate parks.
Yeah.
Where they're caged in and they have the colors in the impact section and the rails and the stairs and bump to bars. Like we want to feel like we're street skating, but we want to be allowed to street skate.
Yeah.
And this is like the most perfect, tasteful, ideal situation of sanctioned street skateboarding.
Oh, it really pulls you in. Okay, so like, I for sure gotta lean, like, there's no chance. You gotta lean on the inside.
Yeah, you gotta embrace that.
Oh, shit. With stuff like this, when you're skating it backside, I'll explain this after. When you're skating it backside, you're actually skating it frontside, and vice versa. Because when you ollie into it, the fact that you're ollieing in and the rail comes out.
You're essentially getting to the other side. You're hopping over.
Yeah. So you have to treat it like if I'm doing a back 50, I have to treat it like a front 50 that I'm ollieing in from the backside.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
That being said, like, you can speak for yourself, but I would rather go around the bend back 50ing.
It feels more of a comfortable entry, but I think the 50-50 front side would feel easier going around that way. Like
let's get you at least like
I need to go half.
Like complete least. Like 3 or 4 of the bars.
Yeah, okay.
Like a third. A third would look cool.
Okay. Oh my god. So what they did is they partnered with Thrasher, they partnered with Austin Canfouche, the city did, and they like put skate spot obstacles in this plaza zone. Like here is like we have a China Bank replica. They left the marble edges. I love that they didn't like
do anything to these. They didn't put metal on them. They just left them how they were. So it feels like you're skating a skate spot. They slide and grind perfectly. They like put in like a curb that elevates to a higher like concrete flat bar, and they put in this thing. I don't know if that was already here actually.
No.
Yeah. So
that rail was like fabricated to skate.
That's so sick that they were like, yeah, let's do something weird. Let's put in like a circle flat bar around the pole, and then they put a hip with a curb. And they like transported this, like some of these ledges from
those marble ledges.
From where else?
I forget where they were at originally. It was
some famous spot, but they transported them here. They put one into this ledge. It's like, dude, it's just like so cool to partner with the city to be able to do something like this. No. Frontside's weird.
It seems pretty steep.
Very.
Yeah.
I mean, it's meant to mimic the real China banks, which are just jacked.
Yeah.
It's probably like a pinch mellower than the real ones.
Right.
And that's another really cool thing about this spot is they didn't like demo an area and carve out a rectangle.
Yeah.
And the city wasn't like, skate park is allowed here.
Right.
They were like, well, this stuff's already here. You can do a little bit of demo and fill in skate spots.
Yeah.
Which is so cool and so unique.
The thing that they did do though with the ground, this was all brick apparently.
It was brick and it was rugged.
Yeah.
You know, over time the bricks kind of separate and they're all messed up.
Should we do like a tour of all the stuff? Okay.
So Thrasher did like a video here that explained this whole situation like way better than we can. So I'll put that in the
I
description.
think there's two parts to it.
Okay, so I'll put those in the description so that you guys can watch those, but we're going to give our spin and our first impressions on it here.
Yeah, in those videos, they like have all the correct background information, naming where the marble blocks came from.
Yeah.
All that. This is just our like blind perspective of being in the area.
Right. So let's get a little tour. Let's start with this volcano.
Dude,
This is a Philly replica, right?
Yeah. It was some famous brick volcano spot, but you know, it's like a blend of, it's paying homage to a street spot, but it's perfectly skatable like a skate park. But it doesn't have coping, which is cool because it blends in, right? And then it's just like, it connects to this not skatable area.
Right.
You know, like this is all original.
This is what was here.
Exactly, yeah. The China banks are like a faux brick. I think it's just like a dyed red concrete.
Yeah.
And then they did a stamp.
Yeah.
So it's nice because you feel the brick, but it's not.
They're not going to separate and deteriorate.
And it's not that like jarring big crack feeling the brick.
Yeah.
You feel it just enough.
Oh my God, try one. You got it, just try it.
Oh God.
Oh, perfect, dude. You got that easy.
There's a bump over ledge over here.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
Let's have a look.
Little ride-on grind. I kind of love that nothing has coping here.
Yeah, oh, me too. It's so
that's
good.
So cool.
Yeah.
And it's like they rounded out the edges so much that like the likelihood of chunking is very low.
Right.
Usually with new construction and concrete, like it's that sharper edge that causes chipping.
Yeah.
So it's like that was super smart of them. Yeah, and I just want to like reiterate like how much of a G Canfoosh is.
Yeah.
Like just, I don't know, the fact that he still is like technically a pro skater, I think.
Okay.
And that he like, you know, from the ground up, like started this concrete company. Like I have a soft spot because like, you know, similar like
for sure
ramp company.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is just so cool. Like I love that it's not a rectangle. I love that there's trees in the middle.
Yeah, man, it's sick. All right, let's move our way over to like some of the other obstacles. Oh, I want to point out this is cool. Like gap up to grind or grind gap down. Yeah.
Ledges are so good.
You don't even need to say anything about them. They look great.
This is just so cool that they were like, yeah, let's do this.
Yeah, and this is kind of cool too because yes, it's made to be skatable, but it's not easy by any means.
Right.
There's not a lot of people that are going to be able to do anything.
Right.
My favorite thing here, this whale tail, like slappy. What do you even call it?
Slappy whale tail hip. I don't know, man.
Slappy
it's
whale
dope.
tail hip. Yeah, I mean, a lot of options here.
Yeah.
You can hit it side to side. I especially like that one side's steeper.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, the two sides are steeper.
Yeah.
And then this side's mellower. Because it's easier to snap off of steeper and get the height, but then you can land into something not as steep.
Right.
You can play around with bashing it from the side, slappy grinds. You can haul ass from that direction and just go over the whole thing.
Right.
I really want to try to board slide it. I'm a little spooked.
Yeah, it's cold. Things are a little dry this morning.
Yeah, it's cold. We have no wax.
Yeah.
And I don't know. We'll see how it goes. And then over here is just more perfect marble ledges on both sides. So they dropped in those marble blocks, and then I think they demoed brick and put in some new flat.
Right.
And then same thing here. This is all new flat.
Let's check out the curb. Nice.
That's fun.
Hell yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of times when there's parking lots with curbs,
Yeah.
a lot of times people put in a parking block on top of the curb.
Yes.
And then they'll do stuff like this
Yes,
up to it.
yes.
And I think this is also paying homage to a San Francisco street spot. I remember watching that in the Thrasher video.
The curb
Like
place.
Jim Thiebaud skated it.
Yeah.
And,
I don't know what it's called, but
yeah, a bunch of
it's under an overpass.
Yeah. I also like that it's a little walleyable.
Yeah.
Like the sides sort of protrude out.
For sure.
So it's slappy crooks are going to be friendly.
I just love that it's elevated too, and it's like a concrete rail, and then it's not just a drop down. They add the kink in it, so you can
And again,
go through it.
No coping.
Yeah.
Just straight concrete.
It's great.
And it's holding up really well.
Yeah.
I've seen this place get skated a shitload ever since it got completed a couple months or a year ago or whatever it was.
Yeah. Do we know how long ago it was?
I feel like it was
When were those videos posted?
I feel like it was a year ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's pretty fresh.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think we need to roll around on it and do some tricks.
Yeah, let's do it.
I just want to land on the board somehow.
Yeah. Dude, yes. Fuck yeah, that's sick.
On that note, we're out. We got a plane to catch.
All right.
We were here way too long. This place is amazing.
Yeah, shout out to
10
Austin.
out of 10. Highly recommend. Cities need to do this. Way more of this.